This video is sponsored by Sony Handycam.
Hey everyone, I'm Warren with KLGadgetGuy. A few days back, I posted an article on how you could get the iPhone 6 unofficially through our top 3 recommended great import sellers. They actually sell the iPhone 6 at a really reasonable price, and I highly recommend you to get it from them if you can't wait for the iPhone 6 official arrival at telcos or even local resellers. So, the iPhone 6 delivery is really fast and it is really a genuine iPhone. Don't believe me? Here it is. This is the 128GB model that I just ordered from Lazada Malaysia at 3,100 ringgit. It is really expensive, but yeah, it is still an iPhone, the 128GB model. So let's unbox this baby right now and check out how the iPhone 6 looks like and compare with other flagship devices that we have right here. Alright, let's open the box very cautiously because I don't want to face the same fate as the Australian kid who bought his iPhone and dropped on the floor when he was being interviewed. So as I'm shooting this video, I'm going to open the box very carefully. And don't ask me about band test because I'm not going to do a band test on my expensive iPhone. So let's take the phone out of the box very carefully and very delicate with the box. There we go! Yeah, I didn't drop the phone. But here is the iPhone 6. There's a little plastic lid here which you can pull up, so no need to pour it out of the box. So this is how the iPhone 6 looks like. And obviously if you see a lot of fingerprints because my phone has been molested. Yes, molested by a lot of people, media friends out there. Alright, so this is the iPhone 6. I'm gonna put the phone aside and check out the contents. So it should come pretty standard. You know, it has earpods and the charger as well as the lightning connector cable. So there we have manuals, and I believe the SIM ejector should be inside. There you go, that's the SIM ejector. And we have the Apple earpods, very nice pair of earrings. You should really try them out. And we have the familiar, what is this? Yep, the charger, but I'm not sure how many watts it is. It's very small, I can't actually see it. Anyway, let's put it aside and let's take a look at the next content. This is the lightning cable. Of course, if it doesn't come with lightning cable, please return the iPhone 6 back to the original seller. So as you can see, this great import really gives you all the stuffs that an original iPhone should have. So let's take a look at the iPhone 6 right now. By taking out of the plastic wrapping, it really looks nice, you know. Alright, it comes out in this way, including the screen protector. So this is how the iPhone 6 looks like. It feels very elegant. You know, the back aluminum plate feels so smooth and it doesn't feel rough at all. It feels extremely elegant. So we are going to compare with a few devices right here. And, you know, this is how the closest competitor to the iPhone looks like. This is the Xiaomi Mi 4. We are almost completing it with the review. So if we compare the sides, the bottom, no, it doesn't look like an iPhone this time compared by the sides. Alright, obviously the iPhone 6 is thinner than the Mi 4. On the back, no, it doesn't look like an iPhone at all. The iPhone has its own design, the Mi 4 has its own design as well. On the top, yeah, the iPhone 6 is still slimmer. Of course, the Mi 4 is still a very beautiful device. So let's put it aside and we're going to compare with the HTC One M7, which has the same 4.7-inch display. Let me take it out of the casing, the double deep casing that I've put it on my M7. Alright, so just to give you a note that my M7 actually dropped and it's all dense all over. So this is how it compares with the M7. So the iPhone 6 has a 4.7-inch display, and you know, it's pretty much the same size as the One M7, except it doesn't have the boom sound speakers. So on the back, yep, very similar size. If we take a look at the size to see how slim it is, I think they are around the same looking at it, though I think figures might actually differ. Right, so that's pretty much of the comparison with two flagship devices, and we're going to talk about the phone. So on the side here we have a power button. Instead of the top, it has the power button on the sides now. And at the bottom we have the lightning connector, the speaker, as well as a microphone and the 3.5mm headphone jack. So on the left we have the volume, usual volume rockers is separated this time. No, all the way it isn't separated, unlike other phones it's actually like a rocker. So we have a switch mode, a switch here that turns the phone to silent or even lock the rotation. And here we have, this is the front 1.2 megapixel camera or 2 megapixel camera, I forgot the figures. And here's the home button with Touch ID. And there is the 8 megapixel camera, and with a dual tone LED flash. So let's turn on the device right now and take a look at how fast it starts. So basically, I've already set up this iPhone 6, cleaned all my credentials and stuff, so it should actually start up pretty fast without doing any setup. So let's take a look. So it's been like about 5 seconds since I'm talking. So the iPhone 6 has an A8 processor. It's a dual core processor, but it's still very, very capable and fast. 1 GB of RAM, and this is the 128GB model. So let's wait for the iPhone to start up. There you go. So it took about 15 seconds for the iPhone 6 to finish booting, and there's no SIM card installed, obviously. So let's unlock the device. Wow, look at it. The screen is really, really beautiful. So it's the first time that I see iOS on a 4.7-inch iPhone. It really looks good in presence, right? So I'm going to show you one feature that I found out when I was testing with the iPhone 6. So as you can see, this is a 4.7-inch display, so you definitely have a standard viewing standard view of the app home screen. So you can actually set it to zoom if you find that the app icons are too small, and if you can just go into display and brightness and change the view to a zoom mode. If you tap on zoom and press set, you zoom, and there you go. You'll find that the Apple logo is actually much more bigger right now, and you can actually find the icons slightly bigger later. There you go. It actually becomes bigger right now, so I would probably prefer the standard mode, to be frank, because I don't mind if I use the zoom mode. Anyway, so this has been a quick look at the Apple iPhone 6. So as I've actually teased on our Facebook page, stay tuned to our comparison on the iPhone 6 with the Xiaomi Mi 4 and other phones that we find that is worth comparing to the iPhone 6. So we are going to really test it thoroughly, and hopefully do stay tuned to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, as well as visiting our site at KLGadgetGuy.com to read more stories and gadget reviews from us. And this is the iPhone 6 in space gray, and this is the 128GB model. That's it for now.